Hi everybody, welcome back to Seeking Happy. Today is a super exciting day because I'm going to open this sealed box of trading cards from Pocahontas from the 90s. So this is from Skybox. It is the original sealed. All original card packs are in here, have never been opened. Each one is going to come with 8 cards and 1 pop-up card. And I did open a couple of these that were loose, but this is the actual full deck. So I guess we're going to kind of try to build a set again. I don't have a year, so I'm going to say that out to you when I do find it. And we're also going to start out by opening just this little stray pack of Onward stickers that I picked up. This was from the Dollar Tree, and I thought it'd be so cute to just have a little Onward sticker because I love this movie. So we're going to see if we can get like a cute one that maybe I'll put on, you know, some electronic or, I mean, I want to say my phone, but maybe a phone case or maybe like this background. Okay, so anyways, and then we're going to open this box. Okay, 2 quick disclaimers before we really get started here, and I'll start breaking this seal on the box. Number 1, or not really a disclaimer, but number 1, I just wanted to share with you that if you are following and you have, seen my Dollar Tree hauls that I've been doing, I did say that the next time I painted my nails I would do the Sinful Colors 2-pack that I got, or rather one of those, and I did. So I've redone my little short quarantine nails because they keep breaking, and this is that color that I found in there. I felt like it looked a little bit like a brown sugar, but it's a little bit more of a pink tone. That being said, I did have pink nail polish on before this. Ooh, this one's already starting to go. But, so I feel like that did stain my nails a little, and it just shows through because it is a little bit on the thinner side. This is 2 coats, and it is on top of a clear base. But I just loved this shimmer that it has. I thought that added to it looking like brown sugar, which is what I loved about it. And I just wanted an autumn feel, so I did do 1 orange nail. This one is orange, but the rest are the brown polish. So just thought I would let you know that. So that is the little update on that polish. And then the second thing is that I do really love this movie. I've loved it ever since I was a kid, and I'm just a fan of Pocahontas, and I just rewatched it. I just rewatched it, and I'm just such a fan of her character. I'm such a fan of like everything she's about. But I just want to say I will not be kind of going through this whole thing from a place of any kind of like historical accuracy or anything like that, and that is not for the reason that I don't think it's important, but it is just because I have actually not enough knowledge to even talk about that. So I'm just going to be going about it from, you know, a place of just a movie, just liking a Disney movie, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so I am going to start by ripping open this Onward pack. It does come with 5 stickers, so I feel like I'm hoping they might have a good one in here, but I have to say that I realized only now that this was one of those packs where you get the book, you know, you get like the little storybook and then you put the stickers in. And I've never gotten one of those books, and I should have looked at it better because I realize I don't actually know what the quality of the stickers are like if they're meant to fit into a picture scene. And I feel like this is, yeah, I feel like this is what I just realized I was going to be getting. So it's like a partial picture. And maybe I should have rewatched this one right now so I could actually use like names and terms. But it's like the owner of the tavern. Okay, yeah. So that one was a partial picture. Again, these are all stickers, and on the back it looks like they are numbered. Honestly, the back of this is cuter than the front. So that's like what I'm looking for. The Big Brother's my favorite. I really love him. Okay, so then the second one is just like a little symbol card. Really cute little like magic feel to it, but on its own not so impressive. Okay, the third one is from the movie, so it is a scene. It has the 2 brothers in it, and And Guinevere, they're outside Guinevere, and this is when they realize they need to get gas. So cute. I do like that one. It's enough of a scene for me that that's a win. And then we have the book. So this is them looking at the little like magic book that they have. And again, this is cute. I don't think that I would look at this and know that it was from Onward, but I do like it. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, this one breaks my heart. Okay, so this is just the scene where he's reading in the beginning the letter that his dad sent him, and that was so sweet. Like, when his mother's telling him that even though it didn't work, that just the idea that he wanted to leave him that message and that he tried so hard is really sweet. It was really sweet. Totally made me cry. And I really love that one. So cute. I'm gonna set those aside and let's go ahead and break open our Pocahontas box. So it does have like a little score here where I can pop out the image of Pocahontas and John Smith, because this was a box that was sold for store display, but obviously I'm not going to be doing that, so I'm not going to need to pop that out. So really quick over here, it does have the odds of finding certain cards, and I don't know the numbers, but I know that I have more cards than I need. So unlike the Spice Girls, we don't have a little book to keep track or anything, but I think we'll just have like tons of them, and hopefully we get all of them. And it looks like the year that we have to reference here is 1996. And that's just when that promotion on the back is from, but you have to assume that the cards were somewhere within that time pocket. Okay, so I feel like this is the same deck as the one that I opened when I had like a little stray deck. Okay, so I did get this card. I'm gonna try to go through these a little more quickly. So this is the Wiggins card. I did get that in the loose deck, and we do get a photo on the front and info on the back, which I like. I did get Checklist A, and that is double-sided. Okay, and then actually I don't remember if I got this one, so this is a really nice card in the way that, for me it always matters that you get like meaningful shots, meaningful scenery, nice complete photos and not photos, but pictures, images of the characters and characters that we love or that mean something in the story. So this, of course, super pivotal moment when they're taking John Smith up at cut to kind of that top of the hill for execution. So that, I think I do have this card. I feel like, okay, I feel like this is the identical. If only there was a way to know ahead of time, but I feel like this is the identical card set, which is why I'm going through it quickly. We did have the 2-card spread of Pocahontas meeting John Smith at the canoe, or kind of talking to him for the first time. So I think these are all identical. We do have Flint, although there's only 8 of those pop-up. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know how many pop-ups there are. John Smith, yeah, this is going to be the same deck. So if you didn't see that video, you can certainly go back. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, actually this one is different. So I don't have Percy. Percy's the little dog, and this is from the end of the movie where he's got like the little like Native American clothing on, and he's like friends with Miko, so I assume that's also a 2-card spread. And then on the back it has like a little like jigsaw puzzle type thing. So I did not have that one, and actually I did not have this one, which I love. So I am a little bit guessing, but I am pretty sure based on the color scheme that we have in the back here, that this is from the Drums of War song when she is racing to go rescue John Smith. Really, really beautiful. And then of course on the back it's got a little like extended information about the scene. So that was really awesome. I don't know how many we're gonna open in one sitting today, but I do, you know, just want to keep it around 10 minutes, so we'll see how many we can open in that time. I don't want to take too much of your day. Right away, cute little Miko stuffing his face. Kind of really one of the little comic points of the movie. Okay, so I hate seeing that little sneak peek in the back. So we have Grandmother Willow in the front. I don't have this card, I have one of her, but in this particular scene, she seems to be speaking or singing. I know she does have like a little bit of a song. Wisdom of the Grandmother Willow. And she's got a little bit of a more aggressive facial expression there in the back. That was card 86. So really nice. I do love her as a character. Okay, and then over here we have one of the warriors. So this is from the scene where the Native Americans are just kind of trying to watch and check out what's going on with John Smith's men, and then one of them ends up getting shot by the gun. So I don't believe they said his name or anything in the scene, but it was kind of the beginning of all of the downfall of the conflict in that movie. And there they are trying to heal him in the back, and that was when they were saying it's different from any wound that they had seen. So again, an important, whoa, I was like, what is this picture? Okay, an important scene. So here at the next card, it looks like we have the end of the movie, I believe, because I think that this is, although it could be either when they arrive or leave, but no, because when they arrive, everything is blue. Blue scenes, white sails, or blue skies, white sails. But here she has run up and she's actually seen John Smith off. So this is a really good scene. In this scene, because they have kind of like the motif of like, I don't know what it is, like the feathers, the dust, and the wind and everything. It's like kind of like her physical manifestation of her like intuition, or, you know, feeling like the kind of like the voices of nature. Anyways, that happens in this scene. They kind of come out and reach John Smith on the boat, and I love that. So I'm kind of hoping for a similar scene in which that is depicted, because it's missing from here. So we'll see. And on the back it looks like a puzzle piece. Okay, and then over here we have the, is it something Radcliffe General or something? I hate this character. Good shot of him, and this is when he's pointing the gun, so I believe, because he's usually just telling people to do things, I believe this is when he actually tries to shoot the chief, or Pocahontas' father, and John Smith kind of jumps in the way, so that is a really good shot. And yeah, it says, now's our chance. So that's what he says when everybody is kind of at peace, and then in this like hectic, you know, scrambled move to keep the war going and stake their claim in the land, he tries to take that shot. And then we've got Wiggins again. So in this one, he's in the pop-up, and he's got the little arrow, like little hat or whatever. Like, I feel like they still sell those at like Halloween stores that he made. He just made that. And then in the back, it is double-sided, so we have like the back of him, which is funny because I don't think they ever show the back of him in the movie. He's got like a little tiny ponytail. Cute. All right. So, okay. So yeah, this card is from, you know, the apex of the movie. We've got John Smith's men over here, we've got the Native Americans on this side, and up here the really dramatic scene of Pocahontas throwing herself in the way to protect John Smith. Again, beautiful scenery, I really love it. And I feel like I definitely gotta get something maybe to display these, because the storytelling of it is so nice. And I'm wondering if I actually got the full collection, if they would be like in the order of the story, because I think that would make it more likable. Of course, I could always just put it in the order of the story. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here is Miko and Flint at the end of the canoe. So that leads me to believe that what I first thought was a two-part card is actually a three-part card. And there we go. So we have the little, oh my goodness, the little end of the canoe with Pocahontas' friends, and then we have Pocahontas, and then we just need John Smith. Actually, I'm so excited about this. I'm just going to kind of set it off to a side so that if I find John Smith, then we'll take a look at that all together, because that'll be super satisfying. Okay, whoa, I don't know why this card seems like so much glossier. Maybe it's just the color scheme, but maybe I feel like we've had a lot of these like dark, you know, it's really nice to see how everything is so like in theme with color and everything. They use it to dictate like the feelings of the movie, but I have been getting a lot of these dark cards, a lot of the red cards, and instead right here we have this beautiful cool colored blue, and with the blues and browns, very like natural looking, very light and airy feeling of scenery. And we can see that this is actually at the very end of the movie when they're getting ready to leave. They've taken whatever Radcliffe kind of prisoner or whatever to take him back to London, and they're setting off. And at this point of the movie, everything is kind of, you know, more peaceful and kind of beautiful and resolved. So we get that feeling from the scenery. And here we've got a couple of the men dragging him off. This is a really cute card. Super cute. So this is Miko, of course, pigging out, but I have to say I don't remember this scene. I don't remember him ever seeing, like, sitting eating all these berries. And look how he's got his big old tail, like, all, he's just like fat, lazy stance. Really, really cute. And then here he is. Now this, I remember him eating the biscuits throughout the movie. Really cute. Very friendly looking and adorable. And just really, really cute addition to my collection. Okay, and I already see we're going over on time just because I'm so enjoying seeing what we're getting here. And I have to admit, I know I talk a little slow, so if any of you guys play me on a faster speed, I won't take offense. We're gonna open one more pack and then we'll do just that for today. Okay, so we have John Smith. This is, I believe, at the waterfall when he's watching Pocahontas in the beginning, I think. But either way, I would say that it's definitely at the beginning of the movie because the scenery is all beautiful and kind of enchanting. I feel like this was very much like Pocahontas's vibe, that in her section of the movie, this would be the scenery that we would get. And it looks like I am correct because here's Pocahontas in the back hiding in the like greenery of the scene before I was gonna say she reveals herself, but no, he actually found her. Really, really nice, really pretty. Okay, so over here we've got one of the Native Americans sounding that alarm. This may be the same one that ends up getting shot, but I'm not sure. And we can see something there on the water. Obviously there's an arrival going on here, although I have to admit I don't remember which arrival this is, but I think that it is when the warriors came in. So after they realized that they might have to face battle, they were relieved to see when their warriors came back home so that they could stand a chance. Oh no! Okay, so I'm wrong, and now I see which scene it is. So this is actually from the beginning of the movie when Pocahontas' father comes back. So I thought that looked a little too peaceful. So here he is just kind of sounding the alarm and letting everybody know of his arrival, and then Pocahontas meets him up and the story can get started. Okay, so here we have, ooh, I don't remember his name. I like almost remember, but let's cheat. Wow, it doesn't say. Thomas. So Thomas was the, like, it seemed like the little young guy, and kind of really, like, you know, idolized John Smith and everything. And here he is. It's really a theme in the movie that he struggles with this acceptance of violence or expression of violence, and it's very much kind of that whole, like, you know, boys have to be tough. I think they say something like a man is not a man until he knows how to shoot a gun, you know, so it's just that kind of a mirror in his storyline. And then it shows so this is, I didn't realize it was that scene. Yeah, because he has the one eye closed and then he opens his eye, but that is when he shoots Cocoam and kills him. Really sad scene. Okay, and then we've got Pocahontas talking to her father. So I believe this is when she's telling him that, you know, fighting is not the way, and if they could hear them out and talk to them, that maybe things could be different. And you can see that he's just, you know, kind of hopeless in this photo because he doesn't want to be put into this moment of violence, but is, you know, being put into it anyways. And this is one of those cards where I feel like the facial expressions are really beautiful. When I opened the first card set I had, I realized how beautifully done the facial expressions were in the cards and therefore the movie. So I was really excited to see it again for that. And it was really beautiful and emotional. Oh, okay, so I got Nakoma for my pop-up in this one. This is Pocahontas' best friend, and throughout the movie she's just really looking out for her. I said in the first one, I feel like this is like me. She's like the sensible, she just wants to like make sure everybody's safe and everybody's, you know, kind of doing what they should to stay safe. I really, really love her. And it is 3D, or not 3D, but double-sided again. So she's got her little back also. Now I'm like getting so many variances of these. I'm like, oh, maybe I should pop them out and have a little Pocahontas town. Okay, and then the next card we've got is this sad scenery. So again, this is after the injury of this guy right here. I don't know his name. And this is when they're trying to heal him, but they're having difficulty with that. And in the back, we've got the photo over here. And it looks like Kocoum was the one that picked him up and kind of took him back to the village to be healed. I didn't remember that from the movie. Okay, and then we've got John Smith. So this is the scene right before he sees Pocahontas for the first time. He's washing his face in the river, just kind of discovering the land for himself, but he realizes somebody's following him. And so he's kind of pretending he doesn't know, and then sneaks up on her, and then they meet. Again, really beautiful, enchanting scene. Now this is the artwork that I want. I don't think I have this shot yet where she first steps out, and there's kind of several shots because it's first very foggy and it's, you know, a whole body shot, and you get like the scenery of the waterfall and the rocks and the mist and just kind of her shadow, and then it just clears up a little bit and you start seeing her figure more, maybe more that you can tell it's a female, you can tell it's a young woman. And then you get the actual close-up of her face. It's all really, really gorgeously done. And this is the scene that I want in a full card. Although I know that that's not even that big of a difference in size. But I want that card. I hope they have it. I would assume they have it, right? I mean, they have to. That's kind of more important than that one. Okay, and then over here we've got John Smith on the boat. So this is in the beginning of the movie when he's first coming to America, I guess. And he's kind of just like the hero of the moment right then, and the one that everybody's looking up to. And on the back it's got a little bit of info about him. And then, okay, so this is from the Drums of War song when they're getting ready to go fight, and the Native Americans have their own color scheme going on here, and then the colonists, I guess, have their color scheme going on, and there's this big clash of it visually. It's really, really gorgeous, and it's all done at night. So they have, I get, you know, kind of like this blacklight effect on their whole side of the scene, and really, really cool. I love that they put that onto a card, because it's one of those things where when you see it in motion, it registers as, you know, lighting and just part of the scene, but when you see it in a still version like this, you really get to see the artistry and the choice of how they wanted to convey this moment, which is really beautiful. And then on the back here we do have the sound of the Drums of War, with Pocahontas speaking with Grandma Willow and looking for advice. Awesome card. Awesome cards so far. Okay, so I'm really loving it. We've got a feel for lots of things going on in this movie. And like I said, I kind of just want the whole movie in card form so I can just sit around and look at it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think that those were really awesome. And those are the ones we're going to do for today. And we will come back and do it again another time. Bye!